and the name of the other Medad. And the Spirit rested upon them.
Read on.
And they were of them that were written.
And they were of them that were written. That's the one that Moses had named to be leaders. Read on.
But went not out onto the tabernacle.
Read on.
And they prophesied.
What did they do?
Prophesied.
What was they doing?
Prophesied.
Read on.
In the camp.
Read on.
And there ran a young man and told Moses and said, Eldad and Medad do prophesy in the camp.
They doing what?
Prophesy in the camp.
Read on.
And Joshua, the son of Nun, the servant of Moses, one of his young men, answered and said, My Lord Moses, forbid them.
Yeah, forbid them from doing what they were doing. What they were doing was prophesying. All right, next question in Numbers chapter 11. Let me just finish reading that so we get a little bit more understanding on that. Read verse 29.
And Moses said unto him, Enviest thou for my sake?
Yeah, see, Moses wasn't shocked like one of the apostles gave the indication that Moses was not unbeknownst to Moses that the two elders stayed back. These two were operating in the Spirit of God. So when they started prophesying in the camp and they stayed back in the camp, and Joshua ran and told him, what Moses' answer to Joshua was. Read verse 29 again.
And Moses said unto him, Enviest thou for my sake?
Yeah, why you want them to stop prophesying? You think that they taking my place? Are you envious for my sake? Read on.
Would God that all the Lord's people were prophets?
Yeah, it says, what if it's God's will that all his people were prophets? Okay, so Moses knew what was going on. Read on.
And that the Lord would put his Spirit upon them.
And that the Lord did what?
Put his Spirit upon them.
So what he basically was telling them is what they doing in the camp, God got them doing that. So I'm not going to stop them from doing something that God got them doing. That's Numbers chapter 11 and 28. Okay?
Yes, sir. Holy God said, Comforter, got a missed question downstairs.
You see, Joshua was the one that didn't know what was going on. Moses knew what was going on. Do everybody understand that? So that gives us the indication that this is something that was not done, that was out of order. Everybody understand that? All right, Numbers chapter 11. Next question, please.
Shabbat shalom to the Holy God and Comforter.